Host Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Good day to you, my Texas farm and ranching neighbors. It's time to check corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Neighbor, it's time to check corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. USDA announced 30.7 million bushels of new export bean sales overnight from the U.S. to the Communist Chinese in an unknown destination. On the top of last week's export sale totaled 64.1 million bushels, also mostly the Communist Chinese. That got soybeans off to a good start as they closed 14 higher. Corn followed, up a penny. KC wheat closed down 4. Corn export sales for the past week were 27.7 million bushels. Milo export sales were a dismal 3,500 metric ton, or about 137,000 bushels. Currently, the U.S. has only 7.3 million bushels of export Milo on the books, unshipped, compared to 134.5 million bushels last year at this time, only 5.4% now compared to last year. Excessive heat and continuing dry weather in the forecast for the next week in Argentina, providing support for corn. Yesterday's USDA ethanol numbers were bullish as the weekly U.S. usage totals are running well ahead of what is needed to equal USDA's present projection on corn usage for the crop year. Today, USDA crop production and supply and demand reports will be unpredictable. USDA will likely cut corn exports and possibly increase ethanol usage for corn, but anything is possible. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open this week for Milo trucks 8 to 245. Cargill open for trucks this week today 7 to 3. Anderson's and Houston open today 7 to 2. For help marketing your grains, it's John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargill, San Angelo. Jody, how did the Thursday sale turn out?
Went good. Numbers were better. We had that special calf sale in conjunction with the regular Thursday sale. Drew right at 1,450 head total. Compared with last week's sale, these choice quality calves and yearlings, they continue to sell about steady. Really good demand like it has been for those better quality offerings. Now at today's sale, we saw several of those heavyweight bull calves, those lesser quality calves. I'm calling those $3 to $6 lower. Slaughter cows and bulls, they sold about steady. Bred cows, steady to slightly higher. Best demand for those young cows, medium to heavy bred. Steers, better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds from 150 all the way up to a high of near 225. Mostly 155 to 185. Heifer calves, better quality heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, 135 up to a high of over 185, mostly 145 to 160. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding from 60 to 70. Several of the highest yielding slaughter cows, 71 to 79. I believe we did have a couple of individual, really high yielding slaughter cows that brought 80. Thinner or lower yielding type cows, not as many of those today, from 33 to 55. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, 71 to 89. Just like it was last week, some of the highest yielding slaughter bulls from 91 all the way up to a high of 99. Red cows and big 2-year-olds, average to better quality. Few young cows, baby tooth to solid mouth cows, medium to heavy bred, anywhere from $850 to a high of $1250 per head.
Now, we'll have 2 more sheep and goat sales and 1 cattle sale. Is that correct?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Larry. The next Thursday will be the last cattle sale for the year. Next Tuesday, expecting a pretty good run of sheep and goats. Maybe not quite as many. You know, we almost got to 6,000 this week. I don't expect that many. I would be saying less than 5,000 for sure this coming week. And then we'll follow up with the last sale on Tuesday the 20th. That'll be a sheep and goat sale, and expect a good market there. The boys in Houston, Dallas, they'll all still be in the market prior to the Christmas and New Year's break.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody Fry.
You bet. Any of us there at the office, 325-653-3371. My mobile phone's 234-7895.
We'll talk to you next week.
Get well, Larry.
I'll do my best. Thank you, Jody.
Thank you.
Neighbor, it's time to take a look at meat moves from yesterday. Looks like the national pork carcass cutout value delayed in the afternoon report. The week's federal slaughter, 1.945 million head for the week through Thursday. That's down 18,000 head from last week's pace. As we look toward wholesale box beef prices, mixed in the afternoon. Choice down 168. The select was 78 higher. USDA's estimated slaughter 508,000 head through Thursday. That is down 4,000 from last week's pace, but up about 21,000 head from last year. Looks like Southern trade near 154 on Thursday. The South details limited for the week. Northern trade was mostly 156 for the week. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from yesterday. We are on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said you were putting the bull back where he needed to be. How's the bull business?
Oh, it's not too bad, Larry. We just bought a few big 2-year-old Angus bulls that'll be coming here in about a week. They got the testing all done and everything. Got some fall bulls and some full 2-year-olds, and they'll be weighing, in that 1,800 pound range. And there's probably about 10 of them boys, and then we got some 30-month-old Horn Hereford bulls here, and some coming 2-year-old Charolais bulls, and a few Maine bulls, and semi-Angus bull or two, and few other little Angus bulls around. They just got a little variety.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they need some of the variety you mentioned.
They catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660, and they can bring some cool weather in the rain. It's about 80-something degrees around here today.
Well, I think there probably will be a little bit of change in the weather next week about this time, I think.
Yeah, Josh told me it rained up there all day yesterday or something, had a half inch or better. So
Yeah.
It's always good when it rains somewhere.
Yes, it is. Well, thank you, Leroy.
You bet. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and I've got RD from D&D on the line. And I understand you've got some special for us, right, RD?
Yes, sir. Hot weather's dying down, but we still have some warm days left before the cold sets in. So we're putting some of our water troughs that people have been using as swimming pools on sale. Our 8 and 10 foot troughs. Now, your customers can get these for a good $800 on the 10 foot by 2 foot deep round water troughs, and 8 foot by 2 foot deep for $450 when they mention this ad. Now, if you don't need it for your swimming pools, your cattle and livestock can always use a good water trough too.
RD, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
You can reach me here at D&D at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's the sale shaping up?
We're going to have a good sale tomorrow. We're tagging on a little over 650 right now. We probably got about 80 to 100 packer cows, no stalker cows, and I think we got one pair. We do have some good black calves up there. There's probably, from one man, there's 92 black calves, black heifer steers, and they are cut. And there's another set of, there's about 4 sets of good Charolais calves, and they're all steers and heifers, and they're cut also. So we got some good number 1 steers to sell tomorrow. And then I got, how many was that? 62 steer yearlings. They're probably weighing around that 7. They've been weaned and turned out. Most of them are black, and they got a condition on them. They're no fat calves. They're thin. They just been turned out on brush pasture, but they're pretty good calves for ready to go to the feed yard. So we're going to have a good sale tomorrow, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney Butler, for your Friday sale in Beeville.
Yeah, if I can help you market your cattle, or if I can help you buy some cattle, call me at 361-358-1727. Or you can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction Cameron. It is 7:35 on Thursday evening, looking for a Friday sale. What do we see?
Well, we're tagging on about 1950 right now. They're still coming in pretty good. So I don't know. I put out 21 to 2300 is what I put out on the projection, and I think that's about what we're going to have. Maybe 24, right. And probably out of that mix, about 400 cows is what I'm thinking.
Right. Most of them packer type, or some of them take home?
There's a few little stalker cows scattered through it. Not quite as many as we've had, but right. There is a few. Mm-hmm.
How about the calves and yearlings?
They just keep coming with them, Larry.
Yeah.
Got strings of 80. One man got 150 or 200. They kind of get smaller.
Yeah.
You can tell it's kind of clean up. But a lot of good cattle. Even the jackpot cattle are very usable. Good. So, Yes, sir.
We'll
Got lots of good cattle.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, and then remind us of your last sale date.
Yes, sir. Catch us Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook. We have a special replacement female sale in conjunction with our regular sale on December the 16th. Lots of good Charolais bulls, black bulls, lots of good females working anybody's herd. Consignments are closed. Check out our webpage for any videos or pictures. If you have any questions, feel free to call us.
All right, Kenny, we appreciate you, and we'll talk to you Monday morning.
You bet. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio is at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Here we go. We're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. We're discussing the success of the weekly sale we had on Wednesday. Carl, how was it?
You know, we really had a good sale yesterday. We had a little special yesterday too, and cattle were really good, and we had a good crowd, and they brought a lot of money. We had tagged up to 1,200 head yesterday for 150 consigners, 66 buyers on a steady to active calf and cow market. We had 400 cows and bulls yesterday. Slaughter cows 30 to 75, slaughter bulls 61 to 91, stocker cows 8 1/4 to 2,000, and the pairs 10 1/4 to 2,200. On the calf, on the steer side, 2 to 3 weight steers, 185 to 232. 3 to 4 weights, 188 to 227. 4 to 5 weight steers brought 176 to 225. 5 to 6 weights, 160 to 195. 6 to 7 weights, 137 to 165. And the 7 to 8 weight steers, 127 to 150. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weight heifers, 174 to 220. 3 to 4 weights, 161 to 222. 4 to 5 weights, 157 to 210. 6 to 7 weights, 135 to 157. And the 7 to 8 weight heifers, $1 to $1.35. So overall, we really had a good day, and look forward to next week, and that will be the last sale of the year.
And then when will we come back with the first sale after the holiday?
Let's see, the Wednesday after the first, whenever that is. Okay. So second, third, or fourth, right in through there. So.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl.
Okay. My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Edler, 540-8676.
Thank you, Carl. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry. Bye-bye.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473. PipeMovers.com. Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, the Robstown location.
Okay.
We're on the line with Joshua Garcia from Carnage City Auction, LLC. Josh, we've got a Christmas special coming up, right?
Yes, we do, Mr. Larry. Got about 350 females so far in it. There won't be any bulls this time, but it's going to be about 170 bred heifers and about 100 and something cows, and they will be good. General will be sorted up in some uniform groups. On the bred heifers, got a lot of good black Brangus heifers. Be bred to black bulls. Kind of the highlight of the deal is we got a 37 F1 Tiger Stripe heifers. They will be bred 6+ months to 44 Farms Angus bulls and Wilkes Angus bulls. And then the mates to them will be some black Brangus heifers. They will be bred 6+ months, also bred to 44 Farms Angus bulls and Wilkes Angus bulls as well. We got a lot of assortment of good cows. Cows range from Brangus, crossbred, Charolais cross, all real good set of cows. A lot of good F1 cows too. We also got about 15 to 20 good Bremer cows. They need to go back home to somebody, a good set of ranching cows. But overall, quality is amazing. The farmers and ranchers out there, they did a good job raising some good animals. So we hope to market them pretty good Saturday. And we are going to start at 12 o'clock noon.
All right. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this special.
You can catch me at my mobile, 361-649-4578. Or you can catch me at the barn phone at 830-780-33
82.
Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in December 1308. We'll call Progresso 1326. Yellow corn to Corpus 842.5, Progresso 862.5. Hard red winter wheat to Houston 974 3/4, and Houston beans 1461 3/4. Texas cotton 7,361 bales, ranged in price from $78.35 to $80.85. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. Good day.